The beginning of the movie takes place in a part of Los Angeles where people are desperately running for their lives, and everything was a total mess. Following that, it is revealed that a huge spider attacked the area. The same spider is also causing destruction on this city, and many helicopters have also come close by to put an end to it. The scenario then changes to a flashback in the movie from where the story starts before this incident. A character, Alex, is shown there who is exterminator, and he had come to a lady's house in order to trap a rat. When Alex catches the rat from that lady's house, then that lady gives him a cake in return. Then that lady glimpses a small spider on Alex. She tells Alex about it. He recognizes it while seeing that it is poisonous spider. That lady tries to end this spider with her slipper, but she cannot end it, so that spider bites Alex. After it, Alex visits a hospital to treat himself. Then a doctor is seen at the same hospital who is in his lab. In the same lab, there was a dead body held in a bag. That bag starts to move all of a sudden. Upon seeing it, the doctor is concerned. He gathers his confidence, and despite it, he moves forward to inspect it. Unexpectedly, the room's lights are turned on. Also biting that doctor in the meantime is a large spider. This causes the physician to set off the hospital's fire alarm. Every hospital employee becomes concerned when they hear it. The hospital's owner is visited at the same time by the same doctor, and he tells him that a big-sized insect has bitten me, and its feet were exactly looking like a spider. No one believes his words. Alex was also hearing his conversation. He tells them that doctor is speaking truth at all, because some of the spiders are really big-sized. Then Alex says to the owner of the hospital that I can help you to find out that spider if you clear my bill. Then hospital's owner agrees with him. Then Alex moves to the funeral house of the hospital, taking some tools. A security guard of this hospital also accompanies Alex to help him. After this, it is shown that military is searching for something in the whole city. Then it is seen that Major and Lieutenant Carly comes to that hospital with their force. When Alex enters to capture the spider, he discovers that it has consumed the entire dead body. After looking around, he discovers that the ventilator is open. Then Alex realizes that the spider must have followed this path outside. After discussing some crucial safety items, he turns to the ventilator. On the other side, Major contacts the hospital's owner, saying, "Such a patient has come here by mistake, and a cancerous disease is spreading quickly after touching him." On the other hand, a patient of this facility is displayed. The ventilator's passage is how the spider enters the area, and it kills that patient badly. On the other side, when Alex moves inside the ventilator, then he notices a big cobweb of the spider at a place. Alex had never ever noticed such a cobweb of spider. As he moves his hand towards that cobweb, then his hand is caught in it. Alex releases his hand from that cobweb and somehow. Now Alex understands one fact here, that the spider is very dangerous, which is eating the people after victimizing the people. A professor there then informs Major and his team that he too was killed by the same spider after they have seen the dead patient who was a spider victim. It is now clear that Major came to this location to look for that spider. The professor immediately informs the Major that we will have to kill it once we have found it, due to the fact that after 24 hours, it will grow 4 times larger. While looking for the spider, Alex moves to the cellar, where he catches a brief glimpse of the spider, but it quickly disappears. Then Alex starts learning about the spider once more. At the same time, that spider comes to attack from his backside. But Major's partner named Carly begins to fire her gun at spider coming there. But that spider escapes from there, passing through the sewage pipe. After this, Carly brings Alex to the Major, where Major starts questioning Alex about that spider. Alex says that spider is larger in size. Along with being smart, it is dangerous. It is also powerful. The professor then informs Major that the spider is now in its 2nd stage. After 24 hours, it will enter its 3rd stage. Then, after observing everything, Alex is confused. What is going on, he asks. However, Major doesn't say anything to him. He then requests that he leave from that point. Alex makes up his mind that he will undoubtedly learn more about this spider. He is now being assisted by a security guard. Then a video of 6 inches big-sized spider is gone viral on the social media. Witnessing it, Professor says that spider has reached at its 3rd stage. Then Major receives a call, and someone is telling him about the present place of that spider. Then Major dispatches his force to search for that spider there, where they observe the big cobwebs of the spider. But they don't catch the sight of that spider. When the spider moves to a public park, they learn about it. Later, a park is displayed with a large crowd of people enjoying it. But once there, the spider kills a guy. Then it starts to eat him. Then a young girl will die at the hands of the spider. From there, though, that girl chooses a side. And as soon as people arrive in the park, the spider starts to attack them. While killing some of them, it also captures some of them. Then, in an effort to save themselves, they all start leaving from that place. The spider pursues the child to murder him later. As soon as Alex gets there, he draws the spider's attention to himself in an effort to save the victims. It means that he makes it come after his car. Now the spider comes after his car. Then Alex begins to drive his car from there speedily. Security guard was firing his gun at the spider with it, but the spider was not being harmed by the gunshot. Then Alex receives a call of Lieutenant Carly, who tells him that half-military force has been arranged there to kill the spider. Run away from there. Then Alex reaches there after some times, where the military force was active to kill the spider. After this, Alex and security guard hide themselves at a place. Military force starts the discriminate firing on the spider here. As it had been told, that spider was very crafty. It throws Alex's car on them in order to save its life. Then he goes to their backside forest while having a big jump. Then Carly begins to move there to victimize that spider there. Then Alex also requests her to go with her, but Carly directly forbids him to take him with her. Now Carly and her force begin to search for that spider, and Major was keeping an eye on them through the help of the cameras. After a time, that spider begins to kill Carly's military men one by one. They are also firing the gun at it to kill it, but the gunshots were not harming it. Meanwhile, Carly's one of the hands is caught in the cobweb of the spider. She is unable to release her hand from that web in spite of her struggle. Then Alex releases Carly from that web, cutting cobweb with a knife. But that spider had witnessed them, and it proceeds to kill them. Then security guard begins to fire his gun at that spider, reaching there. Due to this, they get a chance to flee. 3 of them are escaping from there, but the spider catches Carly in its trap, and it takes her with it. But Alex remains unsuccessful to help her. After this, he goes to the Major and asks help from him to rescue Carly. But Major was still thinking that spider will have killed her till this time. Now Professor says that spider is going to reach its 5th stag. Hearing it, Alex comes in rage and he asks, "What is the 5th stag? How did that spider become bigger and threatening?" Then Professor tells him that we had arranged a dead body for an experiment. Spider spun its web on it. Then we tested alien DNA on it to check the growth hormone. But our experiment flopped. As a result, that spider is increasing in its size. And its purpose to reach at its 5th stage is this, that it will generate a spider of its size. So it will have to stop and kill soon. After this, it is broadcast on news that spider has directed towards the urban area, where it is causing the destruction, reaching there, and it is killing the people. Later, that spider climbs up a big building, and it is the same site which had been seen at the start of the movie. Now Major plans to target the spider with the airstrike. Consequently, that building will also be ruined along with it, but Alex stops him of doing so, because there was the threat of losing many people's lives. But Major gets him out, overlooking him. Then Major's force comes to know that spider has laid many eggs in that building, which will be hatched. And this big-sized spider has caught many people to fed its babies, where Major's Carly is also among them who is still alive. After it, Major tells the whole fact to Alex, and he says to him, "You have only 25 minutes to rescue Carly." Then Alex leaves that place to rescue Carly. Major is told by the professor that all spider eggs will eventually hatch. As soon as possible, you must begin airstrikes. Major, though, decides against doing it, because he wanted to protect other people and his partner Carly. He does not give the professor his permission to do this. After some time, Alex and the security guard enter the building. The security guy and Alex see many spider eggs when they get to the top floor of the building. Many people have been captured by the giant spider here to feed its developing babies. At this point, Alex and the security guard start releasing everyone. Alex also makes Carly free, but the baby spiders begin to be hatched, and they attack those people. Somehow, Alex brings all out of that place. Afterwards, Major starts to invade the spider with airstrike. Consequently, that spider falls down from the building. All people are satisfied with it, because they were thinking that spider is no more now. Major gratifies Alex to save the lives of other people and Carly. Then the spider again stands up. Seeing it, Alex asks guard to bring the rocket launcher from military vehicle, and he himself moves near the spider. At the same time, that security guard brings that rocket launcher. Alex blasts the spider's back part of body with the rocket launcher. Due to this, the spider is shattered. All people get excited on this. After some time, Major calls Alex. He informs him that a new trouble has aroused. A giant cockroach is witnessed through the CCTV cameras, which was climbing up the building exactly like the spider. And the movie completes on this scene.